Hello, beautiful souls. So glad you're here today to learn a little bit about the Lionsgate portal. I wanted to share this video for you to have preparation for and know what to be doing leading up to the day, and a few suggestions on what you can do on the day to harness that energy that we are surrounded by right now currently. A couple of things when we are looking at things that are, physical in the universe, in terms of even our own being or people around us or the planets themselves within the natal chart, we are definitely affected by the energies of all things. Everything is energy, as you might have heard already, but what the difference is in terms of looking at energy around, what's immediately affecting us, because it's actually got a natural pull and a natural energetic pull because of the size. If you would imagine the size of the planets that are circling our solar system, but there is also other things within our universe that also have effect on us. We don't need to worry about it too much in terms of how far and how wide we go with that, but it does mean that we can actually harness the energy of the entire universe within our heart, within our soul. We can feel that as human beings if we actually are intentionally connecting with it in that way. So all the energy of all the universe combined, I believe that that is the makeup of what divine energy actually feels like. So if we can gather all of that energy up and connect in our divine light, in our divine essence, then we can start to work with that energy in a more empowered way. So leading into Lionsgate, I don't want to just tell you what it is, but I want to tell you the essence of the energy. And now Lionsgate, the Lionsgate portal happens every year on 8/8. It is in the alignment of a few different things. The Sirius star, 20 times more powerful energetically than our own sun. So we can actually feel the pull of this. And if you look in the sky, you might see Sirius is the brightest star in the sky. I saw it the other night. I was actually in awe. It was twinkling. It was huge. I couldn't believe it. So it is very bright right now because it is in alignment with our sun. But not only that, the Sirius solar system is aligned with our solar system, and the Sirius star is in alignment to Orion's belt, as well as the central star system. What you can imagine from that, if you're thinking about the elements and the potency of fire energy, so sun being fire, they're all lit up, they're all fiery gas. They have this heated energy behind them, which is igniting, and it can bring forward a little fire, if you will, under our butts to get things going, to start motivations toward our manifestations, or taking action towards our manifestations, or what we are wanting to create. Now, before I get into the actual portal of Lionsgate and what all of those stars and that represent energetically, I want to talk to you about manifestation itself. So what we're really going to be working with this Lionsgate portal is manifestation. I want to tell you a few reasons why that is. So when I looked at the current transits on that day in terms of astrology, I am seeing that there is the Leo new moon happening on that day as well, and the new moon really represents manifestation and new beginnings, and so this whole Lionsgate portal is going to be a major amplification to your manifestations. Now, you've heard manifestations before, you've probably heard a lot of different people explain a lot of different methods to the madness of manifestation. That's part of the process, is asking for what we want. What do you want? What do you want? You know that clip from the movie with Ryan Gosling, what do you want? So it's not just about that. When we look at things and we start to look at things in terms of things that are outside of ourselves for inspiration and all of that, we really have to start returning to ourselves in order to really hone in on the messages that is true for us. So when manifestation comes into play, there's another aspect that I want you to consider, and that is channeling. So how do we actually translate the energy of which we want to manifest? So if we're thinking about something we want to, create in our life, then how are we going to channel that through our body and our physical vessel? That's the tool that we have as human beings, is to be able to channel and create by asking for what we want, and then what comes through after that is the channeling aspect. So that can happen in a couple different ways. And why I'm saying this is that our energy is the energy that we are creating, whether we're like, this is what I want, it's in our energetic field. It hasn't happened yet, or it hasn't come into fruition, or isn't a physical thing, or isn't maybe something we feel at the time, but we're creating it by honing in on it and by reflecting and asking. So by asking, then what we want to do is start channeling, translating that energy into something. So we can do this and practice transmuting and translating the energies we're feeling into physical form. So whether that's writing down our manifestations, writing down what I desire and want in my life, or I'm speaking out what is it that I desire in my life. I'm speaking it out for maybe my loved one to hear, or I'm recording myself on video or an audio to capture that in a form, in a different form than just the energy that it is. So that's really going to be important for the Lionsgate portal, because Mercury is in Leo, so we're in Leo season, so we're using all of the Leo transits and energy to work with us, to work with this month. That's to inspire our action. It doesn't mean that we can't go look at more transits in our chart, but we're just, at essence, we're focusing on what within Leo season can we work with, the current energy and season that is, to work with our own season of life. So you're going to have different experiences within the season compared to someone else. Another reason why it's really important for us to hone in on our own energy and discern ourselves from how we're feeling, and not comparing that to someone else, or even the synthesis of different astrologies out there that's kind of telling us what to do or how we might feel. So we've got to, yes, we can look at that and get an idea and get inspired to inquire about ourselves. So that's a huge part of this whole thing, and especially when we're looking at something that's an outside source. The planets themselves, they're outside of us. So they are a physical object with energies that affect us. So therefore we want to connect with divine energy in order to balance ourselves out, to work within that environment. Okay, so back to the Lionsgate portal. This is so potent. I mentioned earlier that it's 3 suns in alignment, the Sirius star, and then Orion's belt. The Sirius star, the Sirians, they're light beings. If you connect with that, if not, don't worry about it. There's also Orion's belt, the Lyrians, they're within that system. So we have all of these light beings in alignment, and in addition to that, with the soundscape that we create, we work with the Pleiadians, and so their energy is supporting us as well. So you have almost like this whole universal team and divine love, really potent right now, to be able to bring through manifestations, maybe a little bit quicker, but also more supporting you in clarity around which manifestations do I want to go after, or write them all down, write every single one down, and work with them as they come up, because you've put them into the universe. You're going to get different signals and that to work through certain things in order to bring those manifestations forward. But if we don't ask for that, then we're not going to get that support from the universe or from divine love and source. So that's my encouragement for you, is to really play with manifestation on Sunday, because you might be really, really surprised about what you will create going forward past 8/8. Okay, so it was really important to me to be able to walk you through a bit of a visualization to create an activation in preparation for Sunday. So if you have about 11 minutes, you can lay down or sit in meditation. We're going to be imagining that whole star alignment within our energetic field to get a sense of the energy that we'll be working with. So please choose your own adventure, lay down or sit up for meditation. So inhaling through the nose, deep into the body, relaxing and settling into your breath and settling into your energetic body. Opening yourself up to receive the soul activation for the Lionsgate portal, which happens on Sunday, August 8th, 8/8. Taking a deep breath in, allowing yourself to arrive and greet your heart, greet your soul within your heart. As I begin this meditation, there is a lot of fiery energy with all of these stars in alignment, these suns in alignment. I'm going to talk you through the activation and symbol of the Lionsgate portal. So starting to imagine this Sirius star, remembering that the Sirius star is 20 times more powerful than our sun. So it's much, much bigger than our sun. Imagining the Sirius star above your crown. Imagine a point at the top of your head where this energy enters through you and into your energetic field. Coming down to the heart, beginning to imagine your manifestation there. What is one thing that comes to mind when I say manifestation? What is it that you want to create in your life at this time? Start to breathe that in. Allow it to arrive on your heart. This is the moon energy on that day. This is an added bonus of the Lionsgate. It's a new moon in Leo supporting us. Bringing that manifestation onto your heart, allowing it to arrive and stay there as we move down into the solar plexus, where the central star of the Lionsgate alignment system resides within our field. Just imagine an ignition of a little flame underneath your manifestation, supporting it to grow, supporting it to become. Moving down into your root, imagining our sun within your body here. in alignment with the other forms. Connecting to our earth and our solar system, bringing that Syrian energy all the way down and through and locking it into the earth below. This is the line of energy that we're working with on the day of 8/8. We're allowing this energy to arrive into our field now. Allow your body to become loose, to receive the activation and this energy. Maybe you want to shift your energy around or move your body around, just letting the feeling of this energy arrive within you. Allow this insight and energy to activate into your heart space as you expand. Allowing this energy to support your healing, to support your shifting, your expanding. Know that whatever you're shifting through, you are preparing to be ready for. And you are already ready for. We're just creating the space in order to embody and live into those actions of what you are ready to become and what you are ready to offer. Allow this activation to guide you now in the next few minutes. Allowing yourself to be open to any messages you receive of clarity, of initiation for an idea. Allow those to come through. Allow those to arrive. Let them come into your heart. Feeling lighter, feeling more expansive, the smile on your face. Welcoming this new generated energy for your soul's growth. Now that we have created this activation within your field, take a deep breath into your body, allowing all of the energy that you have experienced today, bringing that into your heart, bringing that into your body, bringing that into your field, allowing it to integrate and be there with you for the next few days leading into August 8th, the Lion's Gate. It'll be there to support you in whatever you create on that day. Taking your time to flutter your eyes open, to arrive back into your space, to arrive back. I have a few suggestions for you in terms of leading into Sunday. So remember I mentioned before that this particular time for manifestation, it's going to be really important for you to channel whatever it is that you want. So whatever you want, write it down. So you can come back and do this small activation to get yourself centered, and immediately after, start writing down what it is that you want, what it is you desire, what you want to create in your life. Or you can record yourself in terms of audio, but what's really important is bringing your voice out, bringing those manifestations out through voice. So even if you've written them down, I encourage you to read them out loud, stand in front of the mirror, read them out loud, take a video of yourself reading them out loud, record yourself reading them out loud. If you don't feel comfortable just recording yourself, write them down first, and then You're going to want to can't stress this enough, because Mercury is in Leo and is supporting us. You want to be able to voice this out. So take that as an important note for Sunday. And on Sunday, if you, in terms of really shifting the energy within your field to bring these manifestations through, to really support you in preparing yourself and your energy to take the action towards those manifestations, you'll want to activate your energy and your whole soul within that space. So after you've done the exercise of writing down the things that you want, I invite you to go do the Leo season soul activation. There are tools within there that will support you to shift your energy while you create your intentions with your manifestations, so that your soul can be activated in order to take actions and take the steps needed to be in ease and flow around creating those manifestations. So if you have written down a lot of manifestations, that is okay. I would love for you to work on and focus on one through the soul activation. It is likely that more will come through energetically, but that's for you to open your energy to allow that to happen. You want to open your energy so that you can receive those messages so that they're clear. And so, with that being said, you want to do this soul activation more often than just once. So because our energy shifts and the energy in transit shift around daily, not to get too fussy about doing it daily, but when you're really feeling called or you're kind of feeling a bit more stuck or uncertain, you want to come back to yourself, activate your soul once again in order to have inspired action within the moment that you create, within choosing to come into yourself. So I hope that helps you, and I want to know some of your manifestations. Write them down in the comments or share with me on Instagram. I would love to support you and be here along the journey with you. And I wish you all the best for this Lionsgate portal. It is a big one. So get out there, have fun, and play with your manifestations. Jill Lindsay, I love you. See you soon.